I'm just getting some stuff set up while I wait for people to get in. Okay. Okay, let me find it on my extra phone so I can see the chat. Hi, Kieran. I'm still trying to set this up, so give me just a second. What are you guys up to? Hi, Bridget. Okay, I think Greg and Kieran left because it looks like only you're in here now. I'm going to put my hair up and we can get started. Excuse my mess over here. Okay, this is the best angle I could get on the camera, so you can see the whole thing since it's such a big canvas. Okay, so it's Greg's name, but it's Kieran that's watching. I don't know if Greg's watching too. So it's okay, Bridget, as long as you're here and you can have my back when needed. You're both here? Awesome. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Bridget might keep going in and out since her connection sucks, so it might just be us and when she pops in. Jen said she was going to be on, but she might be running a little late with all her heathen children. You never know. Okay, so between me, Bridget, and Greg, we decided that this painting is ugly because the middle part looks like a big ugly vagina. And we can't have that. It's going to be loud for a second. I'm opening the garage. Okay, just need a little bit more light. So we are going to pour over this. It had already been varnished, so I went ahead and did a light sand on it, so the paint will stick better to the canvas. And then I am going to do a navy blue primer on it to cover up all the ugly red nastiness. Now, if you're sending me messages on Facebook, I can't read those because they're on my main phone. And I'm using my old broken phone that's all cracked up and ugly to read the chat. So okay, and for canvases, the primer you want to use is the 2-in-1 Rust-Oleum. It's the only one I found that actually sticks to canvas and paint because it binds to plastic too, and since acrylic is a plastic paint, you have to use this or gesso, and this is cheap, and I'm cheap, as everybody knows. So okay, so now that I have a slight headache from that spray paint, I will go ahead and layer the cups. Okay, we're still going to do a tree ring pour that was on it, but we're going to do multi-tree ring pours. And Greg suggested the other day to do it in blues. So we're going to do blues and greens to give it kind of like the feeling of the ocean. So let's get some cups. It's true, Brittany. It's why we get along so well. If it's not on sale, we don't buy it. Okay, I only said one bad word so far, Gregory. Okay, so we are going to start with white. I am not putting silicone in the cups because I don't want too many cells. He's always lecturing me, Bridget, like I'm a bad person or something. Okay, and then we have this blue concoction that I've mixed and created from all the leftover blues I've had over the months. Explain what, Greg? The only word I used was vagina. That's why, Bridget, I don't like white either. That's why I squirt the blue down into the white so it mix a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to do ice blue. Of course, it gets clogged. Hey, Spicy. Okay, now I want to throw in some of the Midnight Metallic, which is the navy blue metallic. Now we're going to do the Aqua Flash. It doesn't have to dry completely. I mean, it probably would be best if it did, but I rarely let the base coat dry. And I'm going to put some white over it. I only did the base to cover up that ugly painting before. Okay, and then some of the phthalo green, which is one of my favorite greens. I'm going to put a little bit more white in. I don't want to do too much white in the layers because I don't want it to be super light. And I'm just layering the colors on top of each other so it helps make the rings when I'm pouring it. Keeps the colors separated instead of mixing them together. Okay. Then I'm going to add, they call it emerald green. It looks more like a Kelly green when it's done. Oh, cool. I'll check it out later on Instagram, Spicy. Okay, and then I'm I'm going to go back in with the navy. Okay, and then we have this magnesium blue by Soho that I just mysteriously got in the mail yesterday. I got a package yesterday. I told Bridget there was no name on it. It came from Jerry's Artorama, no name, and it had tubes of the Soho paint. So I don't know if I won some kind of contest and they just had it shipped from Jerry's or what, but whatever. It had the olive green, this, I think it's called magnesium blue hue, and the dioxidine purple. I was kind of excited. First of all, free paint. Second of all, it had the olive green that I love and that I'm too cheap to buy because their paints are a little out of my budget. When can I teach you, Karen? When I see you next, I will for sure teach you because I think you would love it. We would have such a fun time making messes together. Kieran's one of my favorite people to create things and do projects with. Next to his father, of course. But okay, and then this light green hue by Liquitex Basics. And this is the color that Diane Gideon had sent me for that one challenge. Such a pretty color. Okay, and then phthalo blue. Greg has plenty of paint, I'm sure. I have free because I have a painting that I was going to mail to Kieran today, but the post office closed by the time I got done repackaging it. So there was one in there for you too, but the main package was all Kieran's. So I could fix you a vegan hamburger spicy. I have all kinds of great vegan recipes. I have stomach issues, so I have to watch what I eat. Okay, and then we are going to finish it with white. Okay, I'm going to get all this out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of this blue actually, and the rest of the green just so I don't have it laying around. I have so many open cups as it is. As you probably can tell by my big mess over here. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing with the green so I can wash this jar. Okay, I can do a vase for you anytime. There's a couple videos on my channel that have me painting vases, but you want to pick out the colors. I will go ahead and make you a vase then and send it to you when it gets dry. Okay, I'm just going to put all this out of the way. Well, you want me to send you a vase too, Bridget? You haven't gotten enough gifts lately? You want more? Okay, just adding a little extra here at the top, just because I like these colors. I probably have way too much paint, but it's okay. I always have extra canvases setting aside. Or a vase, whatever. We can use one of these for a vase. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and dump the rest of this white down in the middle. Spicy, your painting is almost done curing, so it will be varnished and ready for you soon. The one that went bad with drying, the more I look at it, the more I see like a dragon's face in it. So I'm gonna embellish it with the dragon's head and it breathing fire. So you might actually end up liking that one more once it's done. I will post a picture on Instagram and let you know. Let you decide which ones you like best. Okay, so I'm just going to spread the white all over the canvas. It helps the paint flow when you put the paint down, so your rings stay more intact as it's spreading out. Hope the lighting's okay. If I turn the overhead light on, then you guys get a big glare. So, and it's cloudy outside, but I have the garage door open so you can at least see some. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and torch that and get the bubbles out. No, I really haven't, Greg. I do have the jewelry I make, which I don't think anybody but a couple people have seen. They've seen the magnets and mini canvases that I make with it. But I use the skins to cover a lot of different stuff. They can be used to cover like wooden pieces, even furniture. So. And then if I have, hi Monica. If I have like a lot of paint runoff, I have a big container that I put all that paint in, and I use it for different base coats or to mix different colors like I did this blue here. This blue is all a bunch of different blue runoff paints. Okay. So just going to pop the bubbles, and then we'll go ahead and start with the big cup first to see if we need both of the small cups, because if we don't, we'll go ahead and pour over. Okay, I'm going to start right over here because I don't want it completely in the center. since we're doing multiple cups. And you just pour it slowly, and then move it in circles to get the perfect rings. My hands shake bad, so my rings never turn out perfect, but it still looks cool when it's all done. Okay, ring number 1. I'm going to do this cup. It's got a little less paint. Okay, I might not need the other one. Let's move it around a little bit and see. I've never did a canvas this big on camera before, so. Sorry if the view gets bad. Okay, bring the paint back to the middle, and then I'm going to go to the other corner. Sorry if I'm out of frame for a second. Okay, let me know what you think of the composition, if I should tilt it more. I have this one spot on that side that I don't really like, so. Sorry, I'm tilting away from you again. Okay, what do you guys think? Does it look okay? Should I add anything? Happy Valentine's, Greg and Kieran. Okay, I'm going to torch it, see what we come up with, and then I'm going to use that extra cup for the vase. There's no weird spots. Okay, I think we're good. Can you guys see it well enough? Okay, this one corner is bugging me and I need to not mess with it because I might mess it all up. Well, I kept breaking the little tiny torches. So I went to Walmart and got this one for $5 more than the little torches. So it'll last me a while and I won't break it. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way and grab a little canvas to put the vase on top of. Okay. What do you guys think of that? It looks much better than it did, that's for sure. Grab another canvas. This is the only one I had prepped. I just need to spray the back of it to make sure that the canvas itself is tight. It's the only size I had prepped. I didn't plan on doing 2 pieces. So it'll be fine. Okay. So who's all here? Bridget, Monica, Spicy, Greg, Kieran. Says 7, but I've only seen you guys talk. Although I can't see it all as I'm trying to paint. Add some purple and stickers. I can add purple. I don't know about stickers. I do have a special one that I did a couple weeks ago for you, Karen, that's not done yet. And it's going to have a special extra part on it just for you. So you might get that one by your birthday. Maybe if you're lucky by Valentine's Day. For those wondering, Greg and Kieran, that's my boys. Kieran is like my stepson, so. But they're in Texas. So. Okay, I'm just going to rub this down with some rubbing alcohol. take the sticker off all the way, but there'll be enough paint on there. I don't think it'll matter. Hi, Ghost. Okay. So there is our vase. Let me try to move it a little closer for you guys as I drop everything. I am going to go ahead and put a primer coat on that too. So let me grab the spray paint again. It is not in the area they live in. It's not too humid because it's northwest Texas. It's much worse here where I live in Panhandle, Florida. Much worse than it is there. They live in the good part of Texas. Not like they live down in Port Christie or over in Houston. Houston's the worst. Like I said, I'm just doing this anything. It'll at least still be blue. And no, I'm not waiting for it to dry. So we have got this cup here that we had extra from the last painting. Make sure you guys can see that. I can try to zoom in if you want. Let's see. Whoa, sorry. Sorry. Maybe I should have just left it. Yeah, we're just going to leave it. You guys are just going to have to watch it from that angle. Sorry to make you dizzy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give it a little stir. And then we're just going to paint over the top. Looks like that side's covered. Let's do one more ring around. Yeah, it's completely covered, so I'm just going to let it drip for a minute. And then after it drips, I'll try to bring it closer for you to see. And then we're going to use the rest of the paint on the canvas underneath. Okay, let me see if I can, I'm going to move you guys, so bear with me for a minute. See if I can figure out how to bring you in for a close-up. So, Okay, let me see. Rotate device. I'm trying to. Don't look at me. No, it's not working. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I tried. There. Maybe. I'm no good at this, okay? Sorry. Okay, I'm just putting you up. Forget that. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay, let me grab another pair of gloves and I'm going to move the vase off. Nice dungeon. It is kind of a dungeon. It's packed full of way too much crap, and most of it's all art and supply stuff, crafts and building supplies and okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and then we will be done. Have a good day, Monica. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. There might not be enough paint. We shall see. If not, I will figure out something to do with it later. Sorry that I'm not in frame again. It's definitely too big of a canvas for this. I'm going to do something really bad. And we're going to scrape up the paint that's on here to put on that one corner. We might get something cool. It might just be a hot mess that needs painted over. I don't know, it's definitely different. This one might have to grow on me. That part right there, I stuck my finger in. Okay, is it too hideous? You tell me. The insides of what? The canvas? Can I cut shape? Yes, of a donkey and paint it for you with swirls. I could do that for you, Karen. I I have all kinds of different wooden shapes that I've done before. Thanks, Spicy. Have a good day. Okay, I'm going to torch this one and then we're going to be done. I just really wanted to do that one paint pour over and then ended up with the vase on per request of Greg and Kieran. And I'll decide if I like this one later, because I'm not sure if I do. And thanks everybody for coming, and for the couple of you that I will talk to on Facebook in just a minute. I appreciate everybody being here. Have a good day, everybody.